We are Wrestle Club. Please do not try this at home, school, or anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Idaho Wrestle Club. This is the 4-year anniversary of Idaho Wrestle Club. We want to thank the Special Olympics Idaho for letting us put on this great party today. Are you ready for some wrestling? You guys are sounding nice and loud today. Let's keep that energy going. The moves get bigger. The impacts get louder. Be sure to follow us on Facebook. Be sure to follow us on Twitter. Idaho Wrestle Club is the place to be. If you love pro wrestling, if you love Idaho Wrestle Club. Now I just want to give a quick disclaimer. The moves you're about to see are from professionals. We ask that you not try these moves at home or you can be seriously injured. There's a lot of training that goes into this so that we can rock your world. With that said, we're going to introduce our announcer for the afternoon. Please give a warm welcome to May.
Thank you, Mr. Fedora. Your first match is scheduled for an Iron Man match. The rules are as follows. There is a 30-minute time limit. There may be only 2 contestants in the ring at any time. They must perform a tag to enter or exit the ring. When a contestant has fallen via pinfall, submission, or disqualification, that contestant must endure a 2-minute penalty. Whoever has the most wins in 30 minutes is declared the winner and will be the #1 contender for the Idaho Potato Bowl belt. Alright, let's get started. First to enter the ring, weighing in at 185 pounds from LeGrand, Oregon, the Live Wire, Eddie Vice.
Happy 4-year anniversary to Idaho Wrestle Club. This is season 2, episode 29. Idaho Wrestle Club turns 4 today, and making his way out here is the rookie of 2019. That is the Live Wire, Eddie Vice. And as May Lee mentioned earlier, this is going to be a first-time ever Scramble match for Wrestle Club. 30-minute time limit. I hope Eddie Vice has done his cardio today because he's going to need all of it.
Next to enter the ring from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 180 pounds, Ultimo, Accion, Punketo.
And here comes out the prankster, the player, and that is Ultimo Accion Punketo, their international wrestler here. He says, make the wave. And we see him jumping, and I believe that's a confetti gun there. Quite the entrance for Ultimo Accion Punketo, and he's been part of Wrestle Club for 4 years as well. So a veteran here at Wrestle Club.
Third to enter the ring from the Forges of Mid-Air, weighing in at 18 stone, the Northman,
comes out the veteran, over 10 years of experience in pro wrestling, and that is Brokkr Balderson. And this year, he has made quite the impact, really transitioning, transforming, and I tell you what, he drops the hammer on you, you are gonna go down. There you see the viciousness of Brokkr Balderson, the barbarian of Wrestle Club, here at the 4-year anniversary. Today is September 28th, 2019, and what's Punketo doing? Looks like he might be hiding some foreign objects underneath the ring, and there you see Brokkr almost smack the fan with that hammer. And we see Eddie Weiss and Ultimo Accion Punketo in the background. I wonder if there's going to be some alliances in this matchup here. I mean, I think you're going to have to form some type of friendship in order to win this one. But I tell you what, it is going to be crazy for sure.
Fourth to enter the ring from Boise, weighing in at 195 pounds, Saleem Abbas.
And making his way out here is the Arab Nightmare, Saleem Abbas. And he is taking his time here. And he is in no rush whatsoever to start this matchup. And I don't blame him. This is a cardio game. You have to just somewhat kick back, let the other guys do all the work. And there he is, Saleem Abbas. Let's get that attire. He is looking pencil sharp here today. And maybe he's already tired. That's why he needs to take a drink of water. And Saleem Abbas telling everybody to pray for him, pray with him, but I don't think the crowd is buying it here. Telling Eddie Weiss to shut up too.
Finally, the last to enter the ring from Boise, Idaho, weighing in at 299 pounds. He is your Tree City Giant, James Grimm.
All right, so we have 5 contestants or 5 wrestlers in this matchup here. This is a 30-minute time limit, a scramble match, and I would say my pick is going to be James Grimm. He is the biggest man in this matchup. He has the advantage. He has so much momentum coming to the 4-year anniversary here, and I don't know, my money is on James Grimm. And it's to my understanding that there's disqualifications count, pin and submissions, rope break. This is going to be a tag format. So we're just going to have to see who's going to start this matchup off. And James Grimm is rocking the house here. He is ready to go. There you see James Grimm with this new attire for 2019. And he is amped. He has the crowd behind him. I would say he's my pick. I'm picking James Grimm for this one. And the winner receives a Potato Bowl Championship shot. So you got to remember, Outlaw Rusty Livings, now he has a bullseye on his back because these 4 contestants are gunning for that title. And I don't know why all the wrestlers are here. This is tag format. And referee Ruben needs to get some order here. It looks like Ruben wants to wrestle. I've got five guys that people are just slugging it out here. This is tag format. And there goes Eddie Weiss on the outside. And James Grimm, everybody was rushing Grimm, and to no effect whatsoever. You see just like shoulder tackles. I mean, James Grimm is a big man. I mean, he could be an offensive lineman for any football team. All right, well, I guess finally we have somewhat of an order, and the bell has rung. And the 30 minutes has started for this matchup. So you got to get all the pins and you got to get all the wins before that 30-minute marker. And James Grimm might get pinned here. It is a schoolboy. Saleem Abbas trying to pull a fast one on the big Tree City Giant, James Grimm. And James Grimm, ooh, with that tackle to the corner. Now he's really looking like a football player. There's one hook. There's two. There's three. And Saleem Abbas might be out of this one. James Grimm saying, "Are you ready?" I don't know. Is Saleem Abbas ready? Oh, I don't think he was ready for that one. And there is a front slam there. Ooh, only for the count of two. When you see James Grimm in that pinfall, he was using his elbow just for leverage. Very smart by James Grimm. And now we have Ultimo Accion Punketo taking on James Grimm. Punketo, the only masked wrestler in this one. And I believe Punketo was trying to play games, and James Grimm going for that choke slam. Ultimo Accion Punketo just bails. And bail bonds is going to be the live wire 80 vice, and the rookie is trying to size up against the big man, saying you want size. He has the horns up. And James Grimm might be walking him Eddie Vice, and there is, a Widowmaker. This one might be over. And that's a big rookie mistake by Eddie Vice. And veteran James Grimm just Black Widowed him. And Brokkr Balderson has pinned James Grimm. I believe he used that Thor hammer. Here comes Ultimo Accion Punketo, and there's a Dos Equis factor. And that is it. And after that Dos Equis factor, I think the Barbarian got punched drunk on that one. He is out. There goes Brokkr Balderson, and Saleem Abbas with that 1-2 double fist combo. And I think Punketo might be out here. And there's was that two? 2.5. Punketo kicked out of that one. So right now we have Brokkr Balderson, Eddie Vice, and James Grimm in that penalty box, and they are going to be in there for 2 minutes. And then you see the referee Todd in the background. He's going to take care of these guys. He's going to make sure that that clock is exactly 2 minutes. And right now Punketo is slapping the butt cheeks of Saleem Abbas, trying to get inside Saleem Abbas's head. And that has to be embarrassing, getting your butt slapped in a wrestling match. And I think it has to hurt too. Got to see if Saleem Abbas' booty is red or not. Saleem Abbas blocking that one and switching it up. Textbook suplex by the Arab Nightmare. Good leg hook there, and that was only for the count of two. And right now, these are the only two legal men. So what happens if Saleem Abbas pins Ultimo Accion Punketo? He has nobody to fight right now. Did he just kick back and drink some water? Oh, looks like Eddie Vice is back in the matchup. 2-minute penalty is over for Eddie Vice. Here comes Saleem Abbas in that corner. Big splash there, using his whole body, and just throws around Ultimo Accion Punketo like a rag doll. And you can hear the crowd just not behind Saleem Abbas. And there we go. James Grimm is back in the matchup there. 2 minutes is over for James Grimm, and he came down quick like a hurricane, and Ultimo Accion Punketo is out of there. Rookie Livewire 80 Vice jumps in this matchup. And as you heard, May Lee says Brokkr Balderson is back in the matchup. Ultimo Accion Punketo was taking that 2-minute timeout. And right now, gosh, did you hear that knife edge chop by the rookie? The Livewire 80 Vice going for that mosh pit. Nobody home there. I think his head hit the post. And what the heck? Wait a minute. Hey, was that a low blow? Oh my gosh. Saleem Abbas needs to win a Grammy because he was faking that one. Nothing fake about that slam there. Big splash, and Saleem Abbas is out. 2-minute penalty for the actor, Saleem Abbas. And James Grimm turning, did you see that right in the throat? Brokkr Balderson playing games with the Tree City Giant, James Grimm, and there's an uppercut to the jaw there. Now he's just choking the life out of James Grimm. Seems to be targeting that throat. And Ruben referee is finally getting in there, and the crowd is yelling Grimm. And then you see Brokkr Balderson just staring at the crowd like, oh, you want Grimm? Oh, and that was gruesome. You see Brokkr just toying with the fans here. I tell you, Brokkr has been vicious this year, and there's some kitchen sink knees. Tree City Giant reverses that one, and this might be payback here. Seeing one more. There's a number 2. Big knife at chops, and then he winds that one up.
Eddie Vice is now back in the match.
And Eddie Vice is back in the matchup here. And there's number 3. Oh, there's 4. Oh, 5. It's like a whiplash. How many car wrecks have Brokkr been in? Brokkr blocks that one. Oh, has him by the chinny chin chin, or by the beard. And James Grimm, man, I don't have a beard myself, but that has to hurt. And right now, you can see the surfboard here, and I wonder if James Grimm knows how to surf, but it surfs up right now. Oh, and he's wrenching it. And that affects the abdominals, the upper shoulders, and oh, James Grimm, he just gave up.
James Grimm suffers a 2-minute penalty.
And right now, it's so hard to keep track of who has the most pins right now. I think everybody has, let's see, I think Brokkr has one, Grimm has one, Saleem Abbas. Ooh, nice elbow. Reminds me of Dusty Rhodes there. And Brokkr has him in that front face lock. Might be going for a suplex here. Ooh, there you see the power of the Viking. Man, he just dropped him down quick. I tell you, man, Brokkr Balderson is just stone-like. That guy's powerful. And there's a count of 2 there. Livewire 85 still in this one. And there you see the clock on the back. We have, I think I'd say, 22 minutes left. And I think this is the very first time that we have like an Iron Man match too. We have never had a 30-minute match in Idaho Wrestle Club, let alone a Scramble match. And oh, speaking of Scramble, Brokkr's head is scrambled, looking like an egg on a Sunday afternoon. And here comes the Livewire 80 Vice. He's rocking, he's rolling, he's striding. He hit that leg drop, and that's for that was only for the count of 2 there. 80 Vice hit him with that bulldog, followed up with the leg drop, and the rookie is looking good tonight. And we see a quick tag out. Ultimo Accion Punketo back in this one. Eddie Vice, and he's all yours. Go ahead and take him. And then we see a snap suplex. Barely got him over there. Ultimo Accion Punketo only for the count of 2 there. Ooh, that was right to the throat. And here comes Punketo with that whip, pointing. Ooh. And there's the booty maker, the booty to the face, and there's a kiss to all our fans here. And a quick tag out. Saleem Abbas is right back in the matchup. And Punketo runs out of there. James Grimm is like, what the heck? Why'd you tag me? I think Punketo wanted a timeout. He saw Saleem Abbas and said no thanks. Ooh, Saleem Abbas with a takedown there. Now he's targeting the leg of the Tree City Giant. Good drop toe hold by Saleem Abbas, catching James Grimm off guard. James Grimm was going for that tie-up, and Saleem Abbas said nope. Taking out the feet, and I believe that was maybe a 1 or a 2 count there. And you see Punketo, is he wearing the attire of Eddie Vice? And Tree City Giant, nonetheless, has Saleem Abbas in the corner, and he just gave 2 thumbs up to Eddie Vice. And there's a 2 thumbs down if you're Saleem Abbas, belly to belly suplex, and this was at a 3. James Grimm is checking with the ref. I thought that was a 3 count.
20 minutes remaining in this match.
And nope, that was not a 3 count. There you see Saleem Abbas desperately trying to go for that 3 schoolboy, and he used everything there. I thought he was gonna get it. And he's arguing with the referee there. I would too. Rookie referee here, Saleem Abbas. Oh, he he is going for this trademark. This is the camel clutch here, and he is clutching, and he is wrenching back. You see Punketo trying to tag James Grimm. He's just not there. He can't get it. There you see the power of James Grimm getting out of that camel clutch. And Ultimo Punketo is with Eddie Vice here. And Eddie Vice, ooh, there's a stage dive from the mid rope there. And this might be payback for wearing his jacket. And face melter. And there goes the face of Ultimo Punketo, or there goes the mask of him. And that's for the count of 3. Hit that face melter, and Saleem Abbas from behind, not letting the live wire get any type of recuperation at all. And the live wire going for another face melter, and there it is, drove him down to the mat. And this one might be another pinfall there. And Saleem Abbas is out there, face melter, ooh, and Brokkr Balderson kicking the back of Eddie Vice, and here we go. We might be sailing the boat here. Got the rowboat, and he's rolling. And is Eddie Vice gonna give this one up here? And did he give up? And Eddie Vice saying no. It was a little mistake by the referee there, but here comes Eddie Vice, horns up, hitting this rope, and here we go. There's a shoulder tackle. And Eddie Vice is on fire here, feeling it, feeling the electricity. And here he goes. Eddie Vice taking down Brokkr Balderson. And, ooh, that was almost a count of 3. Eddie Vice stays on his opponent. Eddie Vice is doing great tonight. He has that ripcord, and Brokkr Balderson just took the head out of Eddie Vice, and then he just kicked James Grimm in the gut. And then you see the referee saying, "Watch it." He's like, "Yeah, I watched my foot in his stomach." And Brokkr Balderson is twisting the ankle here of Eddie Vice. And now you see Brokkr using that right leg. Right now he is trapping Eddie Vice in the center of the ring. This is why Brokkr Balderson is the veteran here in the whole matchup here. And right now he's just having his way with Eddie Vice, and big elbow. And then there you see he keeps it. Brokkr Balderson keeps it, has that ankle lock. Now using the overhead there. Very smart by Brokkr Balderson. This is where being a veteran plays deep in the game. And you see Ultimo Punketo. I don't even know if that was legal. What? And then you see Punketo just sprayed Brokkr Balderson. And that was some silly string. And Punketo just being silly here at the 4-year anniversary. And I believe Brokkr was trying to recuperate here. And, if he gets counted out, I mean, that's going to be a win for James Grimm. So you hear James Grimm say, keep him out. Everybody wants to get W's. Doesn't matter how they're going to get it. The name of the game is to have most wins at the end of 30 minutes. And Saleem Abbas, what? You trying to warm up here? And Brokkr Balderson is taking advantage of James Grimm, and tell you, there's that iron-like clothesline just knocks him down. And Saleem Abbas is talking to the referee over here, saying he needs another water break maybe. And right now, Brokkr Balderson might want to turn around, and there is a popper in the face of Brokkr Balderson. Saleem Abbas is saying you should have been looking at Punketo. So Saleem Abbas is getting what he asked for. He's calling them cheaters. People say cheaters never prosper, so we're going to see if that's the case today. And Punketo is saying he's innocent. His hands up. Someone might want to check his pockets. Now we have Saleem Abbas and James Grimm in the matchup here. Right back at it. Ooh, that was a good right hand. Oh, maybe see some combos there by Saleem Abbas and taunting Eddie Vice there. And here we go. Here comes Grimm. James Grimm reverses that one. Oh, did you guys hear the impact? Echoed in the arena here at the Special Olympics. And here we see Punketo. It looks like he has, I don't know what he has, one of those paddings for the turnbuckles. And James Grimm is looking for a tag here. And he's going to tag Punketo out. And here we go. Here comes Ultimo Accion Punketo. Oh, and he just smacks Saleem Abbas in the face with that padding. And Ultimo Accion Punketo got disqualified, so Saleem Abbas gets the win here. Ultimo Accion Punketo made a mistake there. Saleem Abbas saying perfect timing. And Saleem Abbas better turn around. Oh, stage dive. Inside out is Saleem Abbas. And this could be it for Saleem Abbas. He might be going back to Iraq. Oh, there's a counter there. Eddie Vice was going for that ripcord face mount here, but Saleem Abbas with the counter. Now he has a sleeper hold. Plus, I think he's pulling the nostrils of Eddie Vice. Is that even legal? And now Saleem Abbas said he's poking him in the eye after he's pulling his nostrils. Saleem Abbas just needs to find out if he's going to be cheating or what, or if he's not going to be cheating. But Vice might be going for the Vice grip. And that is it. Here comes the Vice grip, and Saleem Abbas might be tapping out or passing out. And there you see Vice just wrenching. And Saleem Abbas looks like his eyes are rolling behind his head there. And he might be tapping that. Nope. He has that rope. But the damage is done. Saleem Abbas still in this matchup. And I believe all the contestants are back in this matchup too. And there was a quick tag out. James Grimm is the legal man here. And there you see Eddie Vice just ran into a brick wall. And James Grimm saying, are you okay?
It's like hitting a walnut tree. It's okay.
Oh, there you see James Grimm just baited the rookie Eddie Vice. And here comes the pin here. And there was, 2.5 there. James Grimm, the veteran when it comes to the rookie Eddie Vice, he just baited Eddie Vice. And Eddie Vice tags out Ultimo Accion Punketo. And there's a Dos countered. He was going for that Dos Equis factor. And here we go. Widowmaker. And this one is going to be over.
James Grimm has pinned Punketo. Punketo suffers a 2-minute penalty.
And Punketo is out of this one. Again, I don't know how much times Punketo has been pinned or disqualified. But it seems that he has been in the penalty box quite a few times. That might be his brand new home. And, here comes Saleem Abbas. I don't know if he can pick James Grimm up. Let's see if he can. Nope. Maybe he has to dig deeper. No, he doesn't. Oh, that did not go well for Saleem Abbas. Oh, Saleem Abbas went for that body slam, and James Grimm just fell right on top of him, saying that he raised 1,000 pounds. I believe Grimm weighs 299, and right now Saleem Abbas is having that sleeper hold applied to James Grimm, and the fans are behind Grimm. I'm telling you, it might be his day. And you see some elbows there, trying to break free of this. Try to break free of this sleeper here, and Punketo's back in the mix. And now you see James Grimm. He has him above his shoulder there. And tilt-a-whirl shoulder slam. 2. Oh, wait. Was that a count of 3? Which one was that one? That look. What? Wait a minute. What is Brad Zane doing out here? It's a salty Ultimo Accion Punketo. I don't even know why. He says, time to get serious. Ultimo Accion Punketo. The referee needs to help him out. He's lying on the floor, out of sight. I guess it's out of mind too. Anyway, Brokkr Balderson has the foot of James Grimm. Ooh, planted DDT on that ankle of James Grimm there. And the scramble match continues. And Brokkr Balderson is taking advantage of that leg. This is how you cut down the tree. And going for another one. Planting the leg of James Grimm there. And Brokkr Balderson is pulling the hair of James Grimm. I don't think the referee saw that. But he clearly has the hair of James Grimm. Ugh. Just throws him down to the mat there. And did Eddie Vice, I think Eddie Vice just tagged himself in there. And so now it's Eddie Vice against James Grimm. James Grimm has been in this matchup for a long time, and I mean, he really needs to tag out. I mean, this comes down to cardio. All these guys are going to be tired. I mean, this is a 30-minute match. Going for the vice grip, switches it up to a schoolboy, trying to get James Grimm caught off guard, but that did not work in this case. And going for it again, and that's not going to work there. James Grimm, ooh, he was trying to smash Eddie Vice. Ooh, and there's a knee straight to the kisser of James Grimm. Now Eddie Vice is going, oh, he has the vice grip. James Grimm is in the center here. James Grimm might be tapping out. And James Grimm has nowhere to go. He's quite away from the rope there. And is James Grimm gonna tap here? Is he gonna tap? Or is he gonna pass? Is he gonna tap or pass? Oh! Very smart by James Grimm. He's trying to pin Eddie Vice there. Referee Ruben is trying to look for those shoulders to touch the mat, and they do. And I believe James Grimm is just smart. He knows he can't get out of this hold, so he's going to try to pin Eddie Vice. And he had a tap.
James Grimm has submitted.
He was in that hole for so long, and I mean, this is a 30-minute match. I mean, you might as well just tap out and just hope that you come back in the game and get some more wins. And here comes Saleem Abbas. Ooh, missile drop kick straight to the chest of Eddie Vice. There was some double teaming right there, and this might be an alliance. This might be a 2-on-1. And right now, Brokkr's targeting the leg of the live wire, and here comes Saleem Abbas illegally. And what is the referee doing? Referee had his back turned there, and Saleem Abbas taking full advantage of the referee, telling the referee he needs to focus on the match. Ooh, there's an uppercut by Brokkr Balderson. And Brokkr is choking the life out of Eddie Vice. The fans here of Wrestle Club are chanting, Eddie, Eddie, Eddie. And Brokkr, he's going to the mid-rope here. Might be going for that hammer, Thor's hammer. And here comes all the stones, and oh, nobody home there. Might be a broken bone, a broken hand. And Eddie Vice, looks like he's setting him up for something here. Saying, come on, get up. And I believe Brokkr is hurt. He's still grabbing the wrist there. And I don't know if the brace helps Brokkr or not, but he just planted his right hand in the canvas there. And there's a tag out here. James Grimm and Eddie Vice. Little double team there. Chop at the abdominal area there. And here comes James Grimm. There's a whip there. Boom. Big shoulder tackle. And I believe we're probably at our final 10 minutes here, or maybe under 10 minutes, and there's a shoulder tackle there by James Grimm. And there you see Saleem Abbas looking at the clock. And I mean, you have to pay attention to the clock too. Not only do you have to pay attention to your opponent, but you gotta pay attention to the time. You gotta pay attention to how much wins you got, how much you're behind, how much you're ahead. So this scramble match really leaves you all scrambled. And right now, James Grimm is getting choked on that mid rope, and referee needs to get in there. And here comes Brokkr. Oh, nobody home for Brokkr, and that's not the position you want to be in. Those ropes are cable, and yeah, where he landed, I tell you what, it's not soft. And here comes Eddie Weiss. Brokkr reverses that one. Ooh, and there's a clothesline there. And Brokkr has been in this matchup for a long time as well. 1, 2. And Eddie Weiss reverses that one. And right now, fatigue is taking its toll here. And these guys are just Roman Gekking it right now. And Eddie Weiss made the mistake of taunting. Now he's paying for it. Brokkr Balderson is introducing him to pain right now. And Brokkr, there's an abdominal stretch, nicely done there. Classic maneuver by Brokkr Balderson. That is some chops there. Straight to the chest, and Eddie Weiss has nowhere to go. He's just taking it.
Come on, Eddie. Just you and I, man.
If Eddie Weiss wasn't flaming, I tell you what, he's flaming now, especially in his chest area. Flaming red. And right now, Saleem Abbas with that right hand, and referee needs to get some order here. And Eddie Weiss just getting double teamed here. There's a stomp to the chest by Saleem Abbas. Assaulting Eddie Weiss. And Saleem Abbas is looking for another win here. Here we go. Setting him up for that body slam. Nicely stalled, and Saleem Abbas is checking the watch, checking the clock, and there's a slam. And 2 minutes, as you heard James Grimm saying we have 2 minutes.
2 minutes remaining in this match.
And right now we have a tie with James Grimm, Eddie Weiss, and Saleem Abbas. I believe Brokkr is behind one, and Ultimo Punketo, he is just not in the mix anymore. And there's a stage dive on Brokkr Balderson there, and Eddie Weiss is going for it, and he got it.
Brokkr Balderson. He is now out of the match.
Brokkr is, I believe it's under 2 minutes, so I believe Brokkr is completely out of the match because of the penalty. The penalty is 2 minutes, so Brokkr is technically out of the matchup now. And I just got word it's actually a tie now between these three men. Weiss, Abbas, and James Grimm. And did he tap? Saleem Abbas thought he tapped. Saleem Abbas is looking at the clock, and he did not tap. This might cost Saleem Abbas a win here. And right now, Saleem Abbas, I mean, this scramble match, you have to pay attention to that clock. And you gotta pay attention to if they tap or not. And Eddie Weiss finds his way out of the camel clutch. Saleem Abbas he might have lost the match here. It was in his hands. Right now, both of these men need to get a W. And what happened to James Grimm there? Well, Brokkr Balderson assaults him on the outside, and here we go, Bulldog. These guys are tied here. This needs to go down to one more pinfall. And Eddie Weiss, he's going for it. He's rocking, he's rolling. Hits that leg drop, guitar string, and that is a count of 3. And Eddie Weiss he has the one up.
Saleem Abbas, and time is now up.
And that is it. Your winner here lighting him up here, it's Eddie Vice.
With the most pinfalls is Eddie Vice.
And the Livewire Eddie Vice has pulled out the best match so far in his career. And he did it at a 4-year anniversary. If there's a place to do it, if there's a place to headbang, it's here at the 4-year anniversary at the Special Olympics. And Eddie Vice is going to find himself going up against the Punketo Bowl champion, the Outlaw Rusty, living soon. The Outlaw has a target on his back, and the assassin's name is the rookie, the Livewire, Eddie Vice.
And Mata Moscras, all I wanted was just a little bite. But you ripped me apart piece by piece. Now, I want my rematch.
Alright, congratulations to Eddie Vice. He is now the #1 contender for the Idaho Punketo Bowl belt. Did you know you can watch us from the comfort of your own home? We're on Brokkr. Just search for Wrestle Club. Our next match is scheduled for one fall. Entering the ring, weighing in at 200 pounds, one of the current tag team champions, one part of the Spud Brothers Coalition, Big John Henry!
Alright, Wrestle Club fans, it is that time. It is the time for the main event. And making his way out here is one half of the tag team champions. That is Big John Henry. There you see him sporting that belt, tag team champion with his brother, Bronco Bill Lee, and alongside Key Marcus Anderson. There you see Big John Henry with that cowbell and all too. And I wonder who his opponent is going to be. Big John is hyped. He is ready to go here. Fresh out the farm, and he is... Wait a minute. And that is none other than the music of Hollywood Hickman. He didn't even get announced by May Lee. What kind of arrogant person would do that? That, of course, only one person, and that is Hollywood Hickman. And he's leaving all of his fans in suspense here, taking his time. And there he is, shades and all, and there's his agent. Agent GL? Oh my god, Agent GL has a live stream of Hollywood Hickman. There you see right there, there's Hollywood. And talking some trash to Big John Henry. And telling, what is this? Red carpet treatment for referee Todd. You see talking some trash there. Wow, red carpet for Hollywood Hickman. What does he have there? Is that a megaphone? I mean, didn't that die like in the 80s? Hollywood Hickman saying he's the greatest thing happening in Idaho. I'm not sure about that. I mean, he has an agent. Supposedly this agent has helped him out in movie roles, and what kind of taunt is that? Little low fives there and a little... I tell you what, man, these guys are obnoxious. But GL is looking sharp though. GL walking like he owns the place.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you all to know that it feels good to be Hollywood Hickman!
Was that necessary? You see Agent GL here.
I don't know you.
Hollywood Hickman saying, I don't know you. I guess the fan was
Hey, keep the camera on this
trying to get his attention, and Hollywood saying, keep that camera on my face. Hollywood must be used to the camera.
What is this?
And
We gonna wrestle or what?
and Big John Henry saying, are we gonna wrestle or what? Agent GL just pointing.
Celebrate National Hollywood Appreciation Day.
Hollywood Appreciation Day? Is that even a day? I'm checking on my calendar. There is no Hollywood Appreciation Day. Today is the 4-year anniversary. Even Big John is confused here. Hollywood Appreciation Day.
The best thing in Hollywood and Wrestle Club Entertainment for the following reasons.
Does he have a list?
The best thing since Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. The best thing since toilet paper.
Toilet paper? How is toilet paper the best thing?
Most of all, the best thing since Wrestle Club was created 4 years ago.
Oh my gosh. I hope that's the end of the list. Oh my gosh. These guys they're on a different path, I tell you. What is that? Not one, but two? There's more, he says. 3. What? Oh my gosh. How did he earn those awards? Big John has just interrupted this Hollywood ceremony.
Yeah, gum. I think I know what you got. Put the thing under the ropes here. There we go. Much better.
Big John just not that bright as his orange t-shirt.
I'm sorry, I was mistaken because I didn't realize it was Hollywood's Appreciation Day. I thought this was the 4-year anniversary of Wrestle Club.
Yeah, it sure is. 4 years.
Well, hold on a second. I'm flexible. I don't look like it. I'm 200 some odd pounds. I'm flexible. But you know what? Hollywood Appreciation Day, you get all sorts of awards and stuff. But where's your reason for entertainment at? You got Beyonce here? Who else you got? Nobody? Ain't nobody here. Hold on a second. So I'm gonna do something special, a little improv for you. Mr. Fedoras, can you give me a little bottle of water here, please?
What is
I wasn't prepared enough. I didn't know we were gonna have something special like this. Just a second now.
Where's Big John at? Well, give me some water.
Oh, okay. People good. Yeah. All right, hold on. Now,
What's Big John doing?
All right. Y'all put it on the side here. All right. I got something for you. Hold on. Great. Here we go. You're not a stupid girl. You're flirting with fame. The city of angels. They're calling your name. Only in Hollywood.
I'm not sure if Big John's going to be recording any type of album soon. Maybe Kill Street Kitty needs a new singer.
Hold on now. I like this.
What? Well, he has a paper here.
Winner for best split personality, that goes to you. Because you're Mr. Hickman too, and the Hollywood guy, huh? Woo. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah, Gum. Oh, hey, we got another one here. Dang, this is cool. Best smile in Wrestle Club. I got it. Here we go. Thanks, buddy.
Best smile. Big John does have a nice smile. I mean, I think Big John deserves that award.
Thank you, Broncos, and all the fans. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, the best smile award goes to Big John Henry.
Dang, man. But check this one out. Most likely to lose to Big John Henry. That's awesome, man. You see that right there? Check that out.
You look like the third grade of how to read.
Man, you look like you just done come out of the third grade.
Well, since it says you're going to beat me,
Beat you right here, fair and square.
let's find out.
Oh, there's the assault. And I don't think Big John was ready for that one. He was ready for that one, ducked that clothesline, and Big John hit him with an elbow there. And, ooh, it's an atomic drop. That one has to hurt the boys. Big John Henry is ready to start this 4-year anniversary and kick it with the bang. Might be going for the Big John spin. And Hollywood might be going for the spin here. And Big John is having a hard time here. And Big John saying, "What did you eat this morning?" And that's bigger than a sack of potatoes there. Big John is fighting that out right now, and Hollywood Hickman might be embarrassed. And there you see Hollywood getting sprayed down there. And Hollywood is not getting ready to even jump inside the ring here. He's taking his time. And we are to the count of 7 here. You guys gonna get counted out? Looks like clothesline. Here comes Big John, and that's a collision course right there. And these guys need to get back inside the ring. And what, Big John? You're not. The match is inside the ring. You got to be inside the ring to pin the guy. And right now, Big John finally throws in Hollywood Hickman, saying, "Let's go, guys. Here we go. 1, 2." Referee Todd Silver says that's only a count of 2 there. And Big John Henry saying that was a 3 count, but that was not the count of 3. Big John has in that front face lock there, and Hollywood is trying to find a separation. And wait, what was that? I think Agent GL just sprayed Big John Henry. He's getting in the face of all the fans here, and I don't know if that was water or cologne or what was that. But it's in the eyes of Big John Henry. And here comes Hollywood Hickman. Ooh, there you see the strength, the most powerful man in Wrestle Club, and that is Hollywood Hickman. There's a Samoa drop. And Hollywood saying he wasn't ready for that one, and I don't think he was. Hollywood taking his time here, choking the life out of Big John Henry, and referee is right on it. Now he's going for the pin here. And Hollywood saying nope, saying he's in charge of this matchup. Ooh, big right hand from Hollywood. Has Big John in that corner there, and there's a whip, and ooh, did you guys hear that impact? And Hollywood Hickman is, I don't know what kind of dance move that he has. Apparently it's not Dancing with the Stars, even though Hollywood calls himself the megastar. Now you see some elbows there, and is he trying to take a picture-perfect elbow or what? Here comes Hollywood, has him up there. Ooh, just slammed him. It was like a double leg spine buster there. He just laying down. What is in the world? And he has Big John's hat here. And he's just mimicking Big John. I think Hollywood is not looking like a farmer. He doesn't have that farmer tan. And there's some insult there. Big John looks like he's out of it. Oh my gosh. I tell you, Hollywood is obnoxious. Saying that one's for you. And Big John needs to get back in this matchup here. But you hear the crowd. They are chanting Big John. And what is Hollywood doing? Taking a picture? Saying take another one. Agent GL taking pictures over here. You see Big John. What? You see Hollywood? What is... Holly looked like he was taking advantage there. And right now, Big John has him up. Ooh, slams down Hollywood, and Big John's tripping over too. And I don't know if that was the perfect shot or not, the perfect snap, the perfect picture, but this is what these guys are painting here today.
You know what a crop duster is, little buddy? We got one coming.
And here we go. Here's the crop duster, and Dusted and Disgusted is Hollywood Hickman. And that's only for the count of 2. Main event here for episode 29. And Big John says it's time to finish this off. Saying no more jokes. And the farm boy might be sending Hollywood back to California here. And here we go. You see the power of Big John. Ooh. Body slam there. And Hollywood Hickman is looking like he needs a stunt double after that one.
I think I've done more here now. You ready to finish this?
And here we go. Here comes Big John. Ooh. Big body splash there. Leg hooked. Nicely done, but only for the count of 2. Don't underestimate Hollywood Hickman. He is the biggest and strongest guy in a wrestle club. And here we go. Hollywood has him up. Might be going for the rock bottom. And nope. Using that back door. Ooh. That is it. That might 1, 2, 3. There's a count of 3 there. Big John Henry victorious here. Using that stroke finish there. Big John Henry pulling out the victory here at the 4-year anniversary in the main event. Man, Hollywood Hickman says, spray me down, spray me down. And you see Agent GL. We're trying to wake up Hollywood, and I'm pretty sure he's seen the stars and not the stars that he wants to see. Now Big John is mimicking Hollywood here with his Best Smile trophy. He has the boa on here. Quite the main event here for episode 29, and he just gave some... Did he just throw away Hickman's trophies to some fans there? I believe so. And poor Hollywood has lost this match and has lost his trophies.
And Mata Moscras, all I wanted was just a little bite. But you ripped me apart piece by piece. Now, I want my rematch.